Welcome to the Real Estate Baller Show. If you ever like any of the video we posted, if you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? It helps us more than you know. And the bigger this channel gets, the more people we can help achieve financial freedom. Thank you and enjoy the episode. I'll tell you a crazy story. You've got time for it.
I love crazy stories.
So I was on a buy appointment, and you know Sunnyside?
I do.
So Sunnyside, for you, those that don't know, is the highest crime area in Houston, right? So it's out on this buy appointment. When I showed up, I was talking to the wife the whole time, like on the buy call and all. So I went, and the husband was sitting in the front porch by the car, and he just motioned me, like ignore me when I said hi. I went inside, talked to the wife. We did the walk, and then we were sitting in the living room talking, negotiating. She sat on this couch here. I sat on the smaller chair on the other side, and suddenly the man came in with a knife.
Oh my.
And I'm sitting here and he at the front door, and I'm like, holy cow, what am I going to do? Right? He came in with a knife, and he was like pointing the knife at me. And this man is big. He's old. So I was worried, but I told myself, if needed to, I can take him down. That's my crazy head, right? I guess I had no fear, but I was thinking, okay, I need to get out of here, and the only way out is through the front door, because the back door is too far, and I still got to go in the back and all that crazy stuff. So anyway, he came and he got a knife, and he was pointing at me, and he was like, look at her face. Look at this face. We ain't doing business with this face, or something like that, And so it felt like it was a long time. I was standing there. I was remaining calm. And his wife was just in shock, right? Thankfully, his grandson came home, and he was pulling his grandpa out of the way. And I just left. But that was a crazy experience. That's probably the closest I've come to anything threatening.
You take the cake. I've not had anything like that happen on a buyer's appointment.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow. That is quite an experience. You were talking about being a woman in real estate and how it's helped at times. I was thinking when you were telling that story about how sometimes sellers have told me that I can't come look at the property until their husband is home. And I thought maybe that would have been different if I was a woman. She would be like, come on over right now.
You could become Michelle.
Yeah, right. I could just tell them my name is Michelle instead of Michael. So I never thought I like how you said you look at the bright side of things. You don't focus on the negative. And the bright side was there's deals that have happened or went more smooth because you were a woman, and they felt more comfortable letting you in the house. I really, really appreciate you sharing that story with us.
And I think whether you're a guy or a girl, whatever, when you out in people's home, you just gotta be alert. You just got to be alert, watch out for your environment, watch out for, know who's around. You can't just put your guard down. That's my biggest safety tip for anybody.
Yeah. And when I knock on the door, I also stand back away from the door and kind of turn my body sideways a little bit, because when people look through the peephole or the window, for some reason their body language is way less threatening when I go and do that. And I never assume I'm getting into the house. I wait for them to invite me in the house. I'm not so brash as to just try to walk into somebody's home. And I've had sellers not want to go in the house, that we've got to go out in the driveway and talk first before we can be invited in and walk the property. So I'm always prepared to do whatever the seller is most comfortable with. But I'm not buying a house without seeing it first. That's one thing I'm not doing.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I do have a favor to ask. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with more amazing stories and insights from REBallers. Thank you so much,
and we'll see you in the next video.
This episode is brought to you by National Real Estate Insurance Group, a national independent insurance agency specifically for real estate investors. I personally use NREIG for my investment properties. They offer a low monthly payment option to help you to lower your cash out of pocket when buying an investment property. If you're looking for insurance coverage for your flips or your rental, reach out to them. You can click on the link in the show descriptions, or you can reach out to Jules at 816-946-8443.